Hey guys, well before I go to bed, I'm going to make a video. I think my last video was just before the weekend and today is Tuesday. And I really wish I could tell you guys about how great my weekend was and how I've been doing really well. But truth is, this has been a pretty rough week, or at least since my last video. I haven't been doing well. I haven't been basically I let myself down and I've pretty much been eating like crazy, and I don't know what else to say except that I'm disappointed, um but at least I'm more aware. I was aware at the moment what I was doing, but I did it anyways, and that's what kind of kills me. And um I don't have any excuses, but I just wanted to read you guys a couple of passages from a book that I just finished reading. It's called When Food is Love by Geneen Roth, and it's right here. That's the author. And I don't know much about her, but I know she writes a lot of books that deal with body image, especially with women. And I think she wrote a book about uh, eating disorders and just stuff around that area. So if you guys are looking for a book, you might want to check her out, Geneen Roth. Um, and I think this book was really good. I, I read it and I really connected with a lot of the things that she said. So I just want to read some stuff to you, and maybe you guys can appreciate it as well. And yeah, so here is the first one. Okay. Love and compassion cannot coexist. Love is the willingness and ability to be affected by another human being and to allow that effect to make a difference in what you do, say, become. Compulsion is the act of wrapping ourselves around an activity, a substance, or a person to survive, to tolerate, and numb our experience at the moment. Love is a state of connectedness, one that includes vulnerability, surrender, self-valuing, steadiness, and a willingness to face rather than run from the worst of ourselves. Compulsion is a state of isolation, one that includes self-absorption, invulnerability, low self-esteem, unpredictability, and fear that if we faced our pain, it would destroy us. Love expands and compulsion diminishes. Compulsion leaves no room for love, which is, in fact, why many people start eating. Because when there was room for love, the people around us were not loving. The very purpose of compulsion is to protect ourselves from the pain associated with love. That is something that I feel I have been going through almost my whole life. And how, you might ask? Well, I I was never lacking love from my family. That was one thing. Like, I knew they really truly loved me and care about me. Um, I don't feel like I received the the right type of love from them at all times, because they were always so overprotective. But I always knew that I would never lack from them. Um, but feeling loved and even just fitting in was such a big thing for me. I always felt like I it was hard for me to connect with people. Um, just in general, like I was always so introverted, and I never felt like I belonged in a group. And I mean, I do have some friends who are like who mean so much to me right now, and who I can totally talk to about anything. But just when I'm in a group, or when I'm just getting to know people, or it's just really hard for me. And a lot of times I feel rejected because I'm not always a I don't always make a good first impression, and although I do not make it obvious that I care, I really do get affected. And um, I find that, yeah, I think I have been trying to fill that emptiness with food sometimes because I don't want to feel like I'm not cared for, or I don't belong, I guess. I mean, even in my relationships, sometimes um, I have thoughts where I say that my boyfriend doesn't care about me enough, or he's caring less about me, and I know really that's not true, but to prevent myself from feeling that way or thinking about those thoughts, sometimes I do end up turning to food, and it's frustrating because I know that I'm the one who usually puts these thoughts in my mind, and I gotta stop doing that. So yeah, this was a really nice um, summary, I guess, of the difference between love and compulsion. Because if you can love and accept love and love yourself, it's basically, it ultimately prevents compulsive actions because it's very opposite. Like when I was reading it, love is the willingness to be affected by another human being and to allow that effect to make a difference in what you do, say, and become. But when you're compulsive, you try to drown out that feeling so that you do not become affected. So, I mean, it's so opposite. And I mean, if you're a compulsive eater like I am a lot, like it's hard not to do that. And it's uh, I don't know. Like I just sometimes you just want to drown out that feeling or feeling negative things, and that's not right. It's wrong, and I know it. And I know that after you go through that episode, the problem's still there and you still have those feelings. So you got to deal with it straight on. And as easy it is to say than to do, it's possible. And I do believe that. And I've been getting better at it. It's a work in progress. So, like I said before, and I haven't given up yet. So, I don't think I have time to read the next passage, and I don't want to make this video too long and bore you guys, but I think for my next few videos, which I'll try to make more often, I will be reading some passages from this book. So if you guys want to stay tuned and listen to what Geneen Roth has to say, please watch my next videos, because I will definitely read some passages from it and continue to at least read the ones that I feel are really or ones that you can really connect to, or at least that I can really connect to. So yeah, I think I'll end it there. And um, tomorrow is a new day. I am going to try so hard not to make it a bad one. And I mean, on a positive note, I'm still working out, and I'm still continuing with my P90X program. And basically, I've been doing it since I started, so it's pretty much a routine for me now, and I feel really good about that. But yeah, so I'm gonna cut it here and wish you guys a good night, and stay tuned for my next video.